Hello!
Hello!
And welcome to Explore Home Repeat. I'm Matt.
And I'm Izzy.
And today we are at the very impressive, very big Arundel Castle in Sussex. We're here to have an explore around, go inside the staterooms. There's also some sort of medieval reenactments going on today. A bird of prey exhibition, things like that. You excited?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I love castles. There's always so much to do, and like today we're on a bank holiday weekend, so they have a lot going on, as you said.
Yeah, a lot of extra kind of events and things. We're here today to find out what it's like, if you should go, and if it's worth the ticket price. While you're here, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. We do day out videos all across the country and upload once a week. So you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I am.
Let's go.
So they have a wide range of reenactment areas and all these like tents shown and displaying like the weapons, the armory, food, you know, everything going on. It's amazing, I love it. I don't think I'd be very good at axe throwing. It looks really dangerous. So Matt's going to give it a go now, see if he even hits the target. He's braver than I am. Wow! Here he goes. Oh! Here he goes again. Oh no, now the pressure, he's got to try and do two at the same time. Here he goes. Oh, it looks harder than it, you know, it's definitely harder than it looks. How did it go?
That was really good fun. So completely for free, didn't cost anything, just to have a few throws. I'm so close to doing that two-handed one,
Yeah.
but not quite. We're just entering the castle now, heading towards the keep. So it's interesting to know that the grounds and gardens open at 10. The keep and medieval sort of bit of the castle then opens at 11, and then if you want to go in the staterooms, that opens at 12. So it's just worth keeping in mind for kind of planning purposes.
Yeah.
So impressive, this castle. There's sort of the newer bit at the front, which is that big area you see as you sort of come in, and then there's the older medieval keep that we're just heading into now.
Yeah.
And it's loads of stairs, loads of little tight passageways and things. It's great to explore, and it's absolutely huge. Sort of from the top of the medieval keep, this area over here is sort of the much newer part of the castle. You can see it's all built in stone. And here is all built in flint, which is much, much older. There is one area down here, you see there's cars sort of parked there. That's actually still private and owned by the family, so you can't actually get into that bit. Large areas of this whole area, and the keep you can still go and explore, and so there's tons to see. And we're now in the sort of central medieval keep. You can see that at some point this has been remodelled many times. There's a fireplace right up in the air here, and over here you can see a definitive sort of very much a line where there was a second floor. They say at one point this was sort of the main area of a much smaller castle. So this medieval keep, while there's not loads of it left, obviously on a nice sunny day it kind of helps, but there's loads to look at. The views are fantastic. I'm just all around seeing kind of where old staircases were and those fireplaces. It's really sort of fascinating trying to work out the history. If you do struggle with steep stairs and tight confined spaces, then again, as with most medieval castles, this probably isn't a place for you. So you can explore the grounds and gardens, but these towers are, as you can see, very, very tight and very, very steep. So here we are in the staterooms. Just going into sort of slightly more modern bit of the castle. It's not super sort of medieval. Yeah, all the sort of armory and things. It's tiny. It's like your size. Just as you come through, so right at the start of the tour of the staterooms, you come into this St Mary's Chapel, and wow, is it impressive. It's absolutely beautiful. This looks like we're going into the Great Hall.
I know, I feel like Harry Potter.
It is. Oh, even the ceiling is very much like in Hogwarts. These absolutely gigantic fireplaces. And there are two of them. There's one down there as well. If Izzy shows you just how big they are. I mean, in a hall this big with such a high ceiling, it's hardly a surprise, but just the scale of it all. Just walking into this incredible kind of Victorian, very Gothic looking library, and it is just incredible. It's like something out of a Sherlock Holmes
or some film.
Yeah, it does
some
look
romantic Gothic.
It does look very, very Gothic.
Is this your favourite room, would you say?
It's incredible. It's just so dramatic and kind of, it's got such atmosphere and all the colour. It's so rich and luxurious. It's just amazing. It looks very Victorian.
Yeah,
that's all I'll say.
Definitely is, and I love the lights on the side here, just hanging with the light bulbs, and then the golden clock behind us. It's just
everything. It looks like a movie set more than a library.
Yeah, it definitely does.
These gardens are a real surprise. You sort of come here for a medieval castle, but they've got these really impressive formal gardens. Some of this really nice kind of arched woodwork, vines all growing up here. There's loads to explore. It looks sort of really exotic somehow.
Yeah, especially with the sun out.
There's all these little paths and these huge, great big sort of palm trees and banana plants.
It's like being in India. But
yeah, you feel like you're in Indiana Jones or something.
Someone mentioned that they felt like they were in Centre Parks.
In Centre Park. Not quite so exotic. Cannot say enough about this garden. It's beautiful, almost like cathedral-looking church. So beautiful.
It's massive. Just a massive bit of architecture in your back garden.
Yeah, and then you've got all this beautiful planting around us. This fountain feature behind us.
Yeah.
Mind-boggling. It's just so beautiful. I did not expect this at all from kind of castle grounds. I was just expecting kind of moats and
a few roses.
Yeah, you know, unbelievable. So good. So that's our day over here at Arundel Castle. What did you think?
Yeah, it was good. It's a massive place.
Huge.
Lots going on this weekend with the reenactment.
That's specifically for the bank holiday, I think.
Yeah.
The castle itself, super impressive. Way more impressive than somewhere like Warwick and things. The scale of it, the gardens are absolutely stunning. Any negatives?
I'd say there's not enough places to eat. There isn't much to choose from. There's just like one cafe.
Yeah. Normally I think they have that little sort of cafe in the garden. It's sort of like a kiosk selling teas and coffees and ice creams. And even that's not open on a bank holiday. I don't know if it's staffing or something like that. As well as the shop. The shop's a little bit disappointing as well, really. I think after going to Warwick Castle and them being the masters of selling kids little outfits to dress up as a knight or a princess or something, come here, you just think they could make so much more money out of food and souvenirs. It's crazy. It's more than £20 to get in, so I think you really have to go around all of it to kind of make the most of that price for the ticket. But generally, still, it's so impressive.
Yeah, and the gardens were amazing as well.
Yeah, and they were a
highlight.
real surprise, the gardens. We weren't kind of expecting that in a castle. Absolutely so exotic and really awe-inspiring. So I think that's pretty much it for today.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.